Welcome to the Ben Daniel podcast where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys. Cheryl Miller. You say a few nice things about Caitlin Clark. Now everybody's China guys. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I was told to respect the OGs of women's basketball in the WNBA. I was told to not question the OGs of women's basketball and the WNBA. When those OGs like Cheryl Swoops, when those OGs like Sydney Brunson, when those OGs were telling me, Caitlin Clark's not that good. You don't know basketball. You don't know what you're looking at. Oh, you're impressed by her three-point shooting. No. OGs like that. Oh, you guys got cooked. And it was wonderful to see. Cheryl Miller, she she just doesn't have time to play the games. She doesn't have time to wait. What are the cue cards I'm supposed to read from? She doesn't have time for that. When Cheryl Miller gets in front of a camera and she's asked to speak her mind, she speaks her mind. She doesn't say, "Oh well, how's this gonna make all of my brothers and sisters feel?" No, nope. Oh, how am I going to appeal to everybody's emotions today? No. How am I going to speak my mind? And Cheryl Miller, salute to you, speaking your mind about Caitlin Clark, about the narrative this past season, that has caused some backlash to head in your direction. In case you guys didn't see what Cheryl Miller had to say, let's start over here.
I'm going to be honest because it needs to be said. I can relate to that young lady, and I felt for her. Mm-hmm. I know what it's like to be hated. I know what it's like to be a black woman and hated because of my color. Yeah. I can't imagine this young lady, I don't want to use hate, but despised. And people just having, she brought some on herself a little bit because she's cocky for a good reason. Mm-hmm. And I love that about her. But to watch the dynamics and the media, they had their narrative. Mm-hmm. And I was pleased and proud to see the narrative wasn't the truth. Right. And Angel and her got along so well, and watching them practice. And yeah, just get it. And Caitlin's like, just fly. And watching her pass. And I didn't know how talented she was and how well she sees the game in a 3D version. Thinker. Defensively, a lot better than I thought and gave her credit for. So watching her and just spending a little time. And one thing, guys, that I've learned is to step back and let these kids be themselves. Look, I speak when I'm spoken to. I'm not sitting up there knocking on anybody's door, offering my advice because I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be social media, Instagram this. I don't know what it's like to be bombarded and have to be the breadwinner in the family and be a brand and be worried about what I do or say and everything else, and 24/7 being pulled in so many different directions and not knowing. Throw in the fact that if I'm insecure, if I've got my own mental issues going on, who do I talk to? I don't regret being born when I was.
Cheryl Miller literally touching on every aspect here. The racial component, yeah. Some of y'all didn't like that. I'm surprised. I'm so surprised that the certain crowd that's hating on Caitlin Clark simply because she's a white woman that can hoop is so mad Cheryl Miller brought race into it. Oh, the horror. How dare Cheryl Miller compare her struggle with what Caitlin Clark's going through? How dare she say she can relate? Because she says she can, that's why. Get over yourselves, folks. On the court, off the court, elite passer, playmaking ability, Angel, don't worry about it. Just go, I got you. What she could possibly be dealing with, the burden on her shoulders, the weight on her shoulders, all the things she's going through. needing to tiptoe around certain subjects, needing to watch every single word you need to say. Folks, if I had to watch every single word I had to say, Jesus, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Caitlin Clark, she's managing. Despising her, not hate. Despise is worse. Despise is worse than hate. That's like the disappointment. I'm not angry at you. I'm disappointed. That's like one of those. Like, you don't hate, you despise. Like, what's that L. Duncan word? That adds some real vitriol to the whole entire equation. And then, of course, as we all know, the whole dummies scenario. Cheryl Miller again. Cheryl Miller calling out the old guard, calling out the old fans, calling out the race baiters. Now everybody wants to.
Some of your peers, they will recognize,
Good morning.
her game, but they won't recognize her impact.
Right.
How can you separate the two? It's kind of
You
hard,
know,
right?
and I used and Jax, you're absolutely right. And I was like, come on, you big dummies. Is she getting hyped? Yes. But she was in the backyard. She was putting in the same time, sometimes maybe more than you were.
Right.
I can't fault her for what she was given. But look, as much as she was given, you can't tell me if that door would have swung the other way where she didn't live up to the hype.
Right.
Come on, folks are still waiting for her to fall.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yep.
So, with that being said, you big dummies, you getting paid now.
Right.
Everybody
do
now
with it.
has an opportunity to pull up their chair and have a seat. So that's the only thing.
A rising tide lifts all boats, you big dummies. You fools. You nincompoops. What do you can't see the forest from the trees? You can't think, I don't know, a step ahead? Have you guys ever played chess? Any of you guys in the WNBA ever played chess? God damn it. But like I told you, this has resulted in some fuck Cheryl and Reggie Miller. They're not our king. Just go look up pics. OG, Reggie, his wife, Cheryl, etc. Bootlicking mofos. Oh, that's nice. It's so many things about this, it ain't even funny. This better be her last invitation to the All-Star because I guarantee the dummies have seen this COON. Yeah, you're a dummy. She's talking about you. And all the old guard in the league, the Dejanay, if the shoe fits, wear it. That's all I'm saying. If you're in the league and you find offense to it, if the shoe fits, wear it. Yeah, that's right. You heard that? Barefoot, motherfucker. Seeing people claiming to be fans. Oh, this is Mick right here. Seeing people claiming to be fans of women's basketball turn on Cheryl Miller because she defended Caitlin Clark is ridiculous. No matter how much they try to say otherwise, it has never been about the actual sport of basketball with those idiots, and it never will be. People who say Caitlin doesn't receive any kind of hate are the ones who throw hate and enable the hate towards her. Plus, the fact that Cheryl Miller is getting hate for defending CC just proves her right. These people are crazy, folks. These people are loose cannons. Look, when Angel made the statement that Cheryl told her that she was starting to like her when she was talking to the broadcast ladies at All-Star. Excuse me, folks. Broadcast ladies at the All-Star game, that kind of told me everything I needed to know about her and her opinion on that situation. Clocked. This is what we hate, not CC. She's cold on the court. Of course, people calling out black and white sports. What they do. It's what they do. Neither Angel nor Caitlin asked to be pawns in a media race-baiting campaign. Facts. The world we live in is sick. Shout out to Chick Stick Scar Sports. Now, remember to respect the legends who built the game. Ain't shit wrong with what she said. Your account is one of the reasons some of these women that W will never prosper. Respect your elders. Damn. God damn. Coming after Cheryl Miller? People are coming after Cheryl. Who is she referring to as dummies when she must have graduated from COON University? All respect is lost and disgusted. You disagree with somebody once, you're a coon. You go again. You root for the white lady over the black lady, you're a coon. You root for the white guy over the black guy, you're a coon. That's crazy. That's great. That's the world we live in, though. Well, yeah. That's the world we live in. Can you just imagine the world they live in? God. A lot of bitching and moaning, I'm sure. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. Shout out to W360. So much slow activity going on right now. Can't help but to shout out the originator of the slows. You guys know it. We'll see you next time. Take it easy. Have a good one.